everybody. It is July 23rd. I believe it's Thursday. Yeah, it is Thursday. And so I have a stimulus update, and so I just wanted to share that with you. So a lot has happened over the past 24 hours. The Republicans in Congress have just kind of decided maybe to give kind of a stopgap kind of measure to extend the current stimulus programs until after the August recess. I think they really want their vacation. And it's becoming pretty clear that a second stimulus, it's not going to happen without a very long and drawn out fight. And between Democrats and Republicans, and also within the Republican Party. There was a group yesterday of, I think it was somewhere between 10 and 20, I believe around 10 senators, who basically staged a riot during a lunch, saying, hey, we're spending too much on this stimulus. Right now, it's what Mitch McConnell, the Republican leader of the Senate, is kind of proposing is around $1 trillion, and they're already saying that's too much. Now, more than likely, that is going to balloon quite a bit, because the Democrats are asking for $3 trillion. The Democrats in the House, I should say, with the former HEROES Act. So, it's going to be an interesting few days, but, are they going to, pass any kind of, stopgap time measure? I don't know. But I can tell you what's almost certainly going to be in the final bill. Number one, the direct payments. Now, again, the final bill may be well over a month away. So, don't really expect your stimulus payment until the end of the summer. Which, kind of sucks, but, it is what it is. It's, how our governmental system works, and many times, it's what makes our country really great. Sometimes it fails us, though. All right, so we're saying that the stimulus payments are almost certainly going to be $1,200, so basically the same as last time. But Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell do, both agree that there should be another round of those $1,200 payments. So the total cost of that portion is going to be around $300 billion. Aid to schools. Both the House bill and the Senate bill, they include about $100 billion, $100 billion in aid to schools to help them, resume things like in school and remote learning. There different schools across the nation are handling that in different ways. The Congress wants to provide a financial means for them to get things done. The final thing that's going to be for sure included is going to be subsidies for small businesses. So it's probably going to be a little more targeted, things like the restaurant and possibly the small businesses that have been hit the hardest, that haven't really received a ton of aid. The Democrats and Republicans have not really had too many arguments about this particular issue, so that's more than likely going to happen. One other thing that's probably going to be in there, but hasn't been confirmed yet, and there's still a little bit of kind of infighting about it, is aid to state and local governments. I don't see how that could possibly not happen. I mean, these states, a lot of them have ran themselves broke trying to chase around this coronavirus and shut down, and then they're having to give unemployment to a lot of people. That is federally subsidized, but still there is a cost to the state, for that, to operate those programs. Not much has been said about the unemployment other than what I talked about yesterday with possibly extending it temporarily. What else? Oh, there's the big debate about the liability shield. Should businesses and governments themselves be protected if one of their employees gets coronavirus? Um, the Republicans really want that. The Democrats don't seem to be too keen on the idea. Um, some tax breaks for businesses. We don't. There's still quite a bit of an argument there. They need to work that out. Whether things like any kind of payroll tax cuts or maybe just tax credits and things are going to happen. I think it's likely that something along the lines of business tax break type stuff it's going to happen. But we're a long way from having anything set in stone as far as what's going to happen there. And then, of course, there are the elections that are coming up. There's going to be a significant cost to modifying, state election systems to accommodate the coronavirus. I mean, when the primaries happened in May, it was chaos. And imagine now, the primaries are not that big of a deal, in the grand scheme of things for most people. I hope you vote, but most people don't during the primaries at least. But imagine that kind of chaos happening during a national presidential election year in the fall. That's got to be dealt with. Going back to the business tax breaks, I think it's most likely that the payroll tax cut is not going to happen. Just based on what I've read. That's all I can give you today. Now Mitch McConnell is going to formally release his bill later today, so I may make another video. I don't know. If there are enough changes based on what he says. So until then, I hope that you are doing well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
All right, so our fried chicken is finished. I just pulled it out of the deep fryer a few minutes ago. Well, the second batch, I should say. And I'm about ready to give it a try. But before I do, I just wanted to mention, I forgot in the last part of the video, that you need to leave it in the deep fryer at 375 for about 15 minutes. If you want to be really safe, you could use a meat thermometer, and you want to reach an internal temperature of 175. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. But all right, let's try a piece. Oh. The skin has a wonderfully strong flavor. You can taste the garlic and the onion powder so much. Not overpowering, just enough. Excellent. All right, that's it for this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or anything at all, just leave it down at the bottom. And until next time, enjoy. Goodbye.